Respected sadhakas, welcome, salutations to you all, gratitudes to you all, congratulations for your patience, regularity, sincerity, appreciations, and they are the wishes, submissions that they should never stop, and together invoking the divine Krupa, which is very, very essential for us to be on this path relentlessly. लोकसेवक धर्मस्थापक विरागी भक्त शिष्य मुमुक्षु जिज्ञासु श्रोता साधक परिश्रमी प्रेरित प्रशांत भाषा ज्ञाता. Hope we are remembering them as many times as possible during the day and observing something is done regarding strengthening of these spiritual individualities in us. So too the help is taken of all the six sources consciously. Like everybody have their own goals and things and beings to help them around. Our goal is this personality blossoming, and the friends relatives to us are the six sources of Shruti, Guru, Devata, Jagannatha, Ishvara, and Parabrahma. That way we have to become habituated. Friends, we are studying Shwethashwathara Upanishad, Krishna Yajurvediya, first chapter. The beginning slokas, for that matter, all slokas are filled with very essential meaning, guidance, knowledge. That is why Bhashyakara has taken detailed efforts, taken pains to explain in detail. We are also doing our best in trying to grasp it. You can see how important was right from first one, Brahmavadino Vadanti Kim Karanam Brahma onwards. How beautiful, tasty those shlokas and discussions. Even though each and every one we may not remember, but we have not forgotten also when we study. Again, many of them will be recollected luckily. If in the class we were serious or attentive. Then their inquiry about Devatma Shakti discovery, how wonderful it was. Then they talked also about the inside they discovered Paramatma, the Karana Brahma. Then the wonderful sloka was sixth one, where we saw how Jiva gets bound, how he is liberated. See the details that are given to us, guidance that's given to us, knowledge that's given to us. It is we who have to be more serious to know the importance, value of them, grasp that knowledge and utilize it. That way we have to grow. The best of the thing is given to us. Receiving it in a best manner, using it in a best manner is in our court. Here we have to slowly understand that we have to grow and put efforts to grow. Now the latest mantra, seventh one, we are seeing the Nirguna Brahma to be intact. Though he is expressing Karya Karana Brahma. Hmm. This will conclude because some Purana mantras are there. Very extensively Puranas are quoted by Adi Shankara Bhagavan in commenting this Shwethashwathara Upanishad. It's a very delightful thing that way. Brings oneness between Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa. The way of presentation may be different in each one of them, but the purpose of all of them is to give us jnana and through jnana the mukti only. None of them are that way lesser in their utility. We should know the art of using them for the best purpose. Once we study this, again there will be a question regarding that one word linaha. The question is, if there are two, then there is lina. You said there is only one. Then how do you talk the lina again? Now, these questions are the ones which make the tattva jnana very sukshma, very spashta, and samshaya rahita. And we have to have the correct knowledge, complete knowledge, doubtless knowledge, doubt-free knowledge. So these prashnas of Purvapakshi, Uttara given by Siddhanti, helps us in becoming clearer, deeper, doubtless in our knowledge regarding the reality and its relation with the world, which is very essential when we embark on the sadhana to realize that reality. So we will see, if possible, the beginning of that. Before that, our Sankalpa Prarthana, and before that, very precisely today, our common sense thought. These 5, 6, 7, 8 things we have to they have to linger in our hearts as many times as possible. Then we are on right track. Today's common sense thought. One is quality bound, quantity bound, time bound sadhana. है ना? Time bound sadhana कि this much time I will do, and more important and useful along with that is this time I will do for sadhana. है ना? This much time and I will do at this time. Whatever is convenient. Subha, Dopair, Sham. You have to realize the need of it. Time bound sadhana. Half an hour and morning 5 to 6. 5 that's must leave it not. That is how and time is conquered and some sadhana substantially done. This is how we have to win ourselves. Second is quantitative sadhana. Third is qualitative sadhana. Quantitative में which sadhana you want to do at that time, how much. No, depending again our need as well as convenience. Need is always great. Convenience you have to see and slowly bring them together. Whatever is needed, that much I'll make convenient. Let us say if it is puja, so 20 minutes I can give. Good. In 20 minutes, what upasana steps you can do? Do it qualitatively. 20 minutes I can give for japa. So, how many mala, which God you want to do perfectly, or any Veda mantra. So, the time bound sadhanas we have to do. There should be no erraticness in that, dire dire. And that also quantity bound sadhana. The need of it we must know. Quality bound sadhana. वो हमको conquer करना है. Everything is a battle, and for everything you have to work hard and we have to win. It may take months, years together even to conquer a small thing. But we must know that it is I who have to conquer my spiritual life. We have seen nobody to help us. And when nobody to help us is the right time where we do sadhana by ourselves. But others just means what? Others' help is very external, very minimum it is. It is we only. I know? And situations will never be convenient. They will have their own way to attack us, present us. What situations means is our own prarabdhas and all. So, three things time bound, quality bound, quantity bound sadhana. Its necessity we have to realize. So, we are maturing. Then, another important thing is lucky we are if we have somebody who is continuously guiding us. कि ये करो ये करो ये करो. As we grow in age, we generally become egoistic or even matured also. Understanding भी आती है, शर्म भी आने लगता है किसी को पूछने का. But always there are people higher than us, luckily available, जिनको पूछने से हमको शर्म नहीं होना चाहिए. Even though we do correct things, but still to confirm, there should be somebody to whom we ask. Otherwise, we keep on doing either wrong thing or the lower thing, where the higher thing is possible, but we didn't ask. कोई हो जो हमको रियली मार्गदर्शन करे. मिस करते हैं ना, then those breakthroughs will not achieve because they are in a little higher stage. They can guide us कि ये करो तो तुमको और भी मिलेगा और भी अच्छा रहेगा. But suddenly we don't listen to 20 Mahatmas, Gurus, but we are our own Guru. We don't ask anyone. You know, the stoppage of the need of asking will happen when we really grow to higher level. अगर already उस स्थिति में है तो ठीक है. Directly you are studying shastras, getting convinced, getting clarity और do sadhana, ठीक है. But तब तक तो चाहिए कोई ना. Need of, I have to be told by someone. I have to ask someone. I should get guidance from someone for the sadhana. They will tell 1 month sadhana, 2 month sadhana, 3 month sadhana. करते रहना पड़ता है. इंडिपेंडेंटली करने से या नहीं होगा और होता है तो along with that ego also will grow. Okay, I have done without anybody's help. There is a chance. Why take risk? See Ramachandra ji, he never said I know everything. He asked Vasishtha. Bhagavan Krishna, he never said I know. He went to Sandipani ji and he learned from him. बलराम जी ने सिखाया कृष्ण भगवान को इत्यादि we can say. Okay, but more powerful than this, which we don't like it, is what? Which we don't like, but still, somebody should be there in our life who can question us. Earlier was who can guide us. कि ऐसा करो करके वो है जहाँ हम सजेशन लेते. That is a good but lower. Higher is this one who can question us. But we don't give that chance to anybody to question us. Life में कि ऐसा क्यों किया तुमने, कोई सवाल पूछे हमको, ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया तुमने, ऐसा कोई होता नहीं है. दैट्स द मोस्ट अनफॉर्चुनेट फेलो बिकॉज नो ही इज लाइसेंशियस. There's nobody to question him. Nobody is answerable to. Most unfortunate thing in life in general and spirituality is there's nobody to question. Whether it is a king, whether it is any minister, anybody, the responsible person, somebody should keep on questioning them. Otherwise, they will take things for granted. Very dangerous in life. In general, spirituality maybe. तो वी हैव टू नो द नीड ऑफ इट कि मैं किसी को अधिकार दूं कि आप मुझे सवाल करो. In our own interest, because the most dangerous enemy is inside only us, in the form of our own mind. We don't question it because we have no guts. We are friends with our own stupid, dirty mind. Therefore, we only justify what it does. We accept to all its proposals. And we don't know that we are so powerfully cheated and deluded by the घर का चोर, है ना. घर का चोर है ये, हमारा मन. सो वी डोंट लाइक जनरली आर्ग्यू विद देम. बस इसी के साथ रहना में क्या लड़ाई करे, है ना. लाइक चिल्ड्रन एंड ऑल, अब यू आर अटैच्ड टू देम. अब क्या लड़ाई करें, क्या दुखी करें उनको. लेट अस नॉट आस्क हिम एनीथिंग. वो ही इज ग्रोइंग लाइक ए बफेलो. In my opinion, if spiritually is not growing, in any other way is growing, is buffalo. मेरे जॉयफुल के जॉय के लिए मैं कहता हूँ, मेरा क्या है, द फेलो शुड ग्रो स्पिरिचुअली आल्सो. नहीं ग्रो हो रहा है, एड ब टू दैट फेलो, है ना. बुफेलो. दीज आर द थ्री थिंग्स, है ना. फर्स्ट इज टाइम बाउंड साधना, सेकंड इज क्वालिटेटिव क्वांटिटेटिव साधना, थर्ड वन इज we should keep on getting guidance from someone to do sadhana. Fourth is there must be somebody to question us. उसमें हमारा ईगो चेक होता है, गलत कर रहे हैं सही कर रहे हैं पता होता है. Is it questioning? It means depending on need, not every time. Question coming. Question is not an interrogation type. You're asking, just reporting authority. Somebody to whom we report and they ask why this has happened, why it has not happened. ऐसा. They don't ask very angrily to punish us. Questioning, you have to answer. चलो ठीक है, कल 10 करो, punishment दे रहे तुमको. You should accept it. Then only that not doing will be replaced by doing, and the reasons which were not allowing us to do are conquered. Otherwise we become कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से साधना करने वाले, उससे बात नहीं बनता है. मेकिंग इट कन्वीनियंट एंड डूइंग इज कॉल्ड साधना, not when it is convenient. So the fourth one, few of the things that are there we have to realize in our life very clear, that slowly our life has to become sahaja रूपेण value oriented. है? सहजता से हमारे अंदर सद्गुण और वैल्यूज आना चाहिए. वॉट एवर वी हैव स्टडीड इन गीता एंड अदर प्लेसेस, नो, which are required for us. Our heart should be full of positive values because they wipe away the negative values. उसका प्रैक्टिस करके सहज होना है. What are the values that are there in Bhagavad Gita in so many places? The need of that we have to realize and inculcate the values towards the world, values towards ourselves. जरूरी है वो. As we saw again in Yoga Darshanam, these are all values only. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Parigraha, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. These are all the ones, there it is said, शमदमादि यहाँ बताया, द्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां गीता में बताए. सहज रूपेण values should be with us. We have to focus on it. We should know the need of it because they conserve our energies, etc. They will stop us from doing bad and feeling regretted or guilty. काय को है सारा? Naturally, personal value. I do my duty. Okay, you will not be questioned by anyone. Isn't it? I am naturally person to love others. Then that raga dvesh, ye kachra chala gaya bas. Once I naturally a person loving others, everybody. Because that by nature it is. Whoever they are, that is their problem. I just love all. And I am careful in expressing that love. Naturally, na? You cannot love the cobra python putting in the neck. Isn't it? वो हमको काट के मर जाएगा वो बेचारा. Why? I do only what is to be done, but prema. The other things gone away. Like that, lot of need of values being natural with us. We have to focus it and we must develop them consciously. कर क्या रहे हम दिन भर वही करना चाहिए. Then few more things. What is it? कि naturally we are bahirmukha. Effortlessly we are bahirmukha. Compellingly we are bahirmukha. That which is very very bad for spirituality. We have to realize, यार मैं इतना काहे का बहिर्मुख हूँ मैं, that the things and the beings and the activities and the places, involvements, how come still I am so much lost to it, even though through Upanishads I studied, the valuelessness of them or binding nature of them. मैं कैसे बहिर्मुख हूँ रे बाबा? आराम से एक आधा घंटा बैठ नहीं सकता मैं अंतर्मुख होने के लिए. What a personality I made out of myself. From whenever it was, even now it is continuing. अभी भी उसको बिगाड़ने का ही काम चल रहा है हर दिन, सुधारने का शुरू ही नहीं हुआ. I have to realize it. Isn't it? We have to become sensitive for such things. Still I am Bahirmukh. How much the gushing is happening of my mind into the outer world. From the morning I get up till night. And in between on the name of sadhana, whatever I try to do, होता ही नहीं वो. Even a book I can't read 10 minutes. A class I cannot attend consistently for 1-2 hours. ये जपा I cannot do. तो इतना मैं बहिर्मुख हूँ. ये भयंकर रोग है spiritually. For a worldly person, that is a great achievement. He's always extroverted. He will do the things, get the things, be with the people and enjoy all of that. वो तो पक्का संसारी, उनको उसमें मजा आता है. पर हमारे लिए तो बहिर्मुखता एक भयंकर आध्यात्मिक रोग है. वो आध्यात्मिकता को नहीं कराने वाला रोग. We have to realize it, the force with which we are being बहिर्मुख. रिड्यूस करना पड़ेगा. लेट मी स्टार्ट फोकसिंग ऑन मी, माई सेल्फ, माई फैकल्टीज, मैनेजिंग देम एंड गोइंग इनसाइड. अब थोड़ा इस पे सीरियसनेस बढ़ना चाहिए. ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम मॉर्निंग टिल नाउ हाउ मच अंतर्मुखता वाज देयर. लेट अस से यू गॉट अप एट मॉर्निंग 2:33, ब्रह्म मुहूर्त वाले हैं या 4, अब 9 हो गया, 8:30, 4.5 आवर्स में हाउ मच बहिर्मुख अंतर्मुख देखो. मैक्सिमम बहिर्मुख कुछ समय है तो निद्रामुख अंतर. Thinking about myself, who am I, what am I, where am I, where do I stand in my sadhana, what sadhana to do today, what achievement to achieve today. ये कहते हैं अंतर्मुखता. बहिर्मुख ही है. इतना बहिर्मुखता अगर the people, the things, the demands from them, the desires from them, expectations from them. एंड एक विचित्र बात क्या है, मैं मेरे लिए एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा हूँ स्वामी जी, मैं उन्हीं के लिए कर रहा हूँ ना. व्हाट इज रॉन्ग इफ आई टेल माय चिल्ड्रन टू गेट अप अर्ली मॉर्निंग, डू इट दिस एंड दैट. ये मेरे लिए थोड़ी है, मैं तो उनके लिए कह रहा हूँ. भैया वो लोग सुनने को तैयार नहीं है. है ना. डोंट बी लाइक स्वामी जी दैट वी थॉट नोबडी इज इंटरेस्टेड बट ही गोज ऑन गिविंग लेक्चर ऑन उपनिषद. आस्क हिम हाउ फ्रस्ट्रेटेड ही इज. But he is not giving for others to listen, for himself. Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi, Raghunatha Gatha. So all these things we have to curtail because little life we have, little energies we have, all of them are wasted in that. That's what Nachiketa said. What Nachiketa said, to catch it, 1,000 lives it requires for us. Matured होने के लिए. श्वाभावाः वर्त्यस्य यदन्तकेतत् सर्व इंद्रियाणां जरयन्ति तेजः. These all things don't stay permanently as long as they are there. When I involve in them, other than doing the jara of my indriyas, means all faculties, I am not going to get anything. See, we focus on the temporary pleasures bhoga which we get from them. Nachiketa ji is not focusing on that. He is focusing कि आफ्टर दैट दो इंद्रियों का तेज चला जाता है, मन का तेज चला जाता. ही इज फोकसिंग ऑन दैट बिकॉज ही नोज दैट द इंद्रिय शक्ति, मन शक्ति less, it is less and is very vital to focus on the Paramatma Tattva. How can I squander it in these things? Therefore he says, Abhi sarvam jivitam alpameva. I live only one small time. I cannot be busy in this. Nritya Gita, tavaiva vahaha tava Nritya Gita. Bapre, very subtle it is. We feel that we have understood. That's how we get cheated by our mind. If you have understood, then you should live it, LIVE, because that's the highest thing to be done. नहीं किया इसलिए कठोपनिषद के ना मुंडा सब हो गया, हम वहां के जहाँ के वही है. No Upanishad we take seriously. So this one, but equally important the other. Sharam, they are all sharam ki baat. I have no time bound sadhana, sharam ki baat. No qualitative, quantitative sadhana, sharam ki baat. I have not made myself naturally values oriented. Effortlessly, values are expressing through me. Sharam ki baat. Then I am so much bahirmukha, sharam ki baat. These are all to be felt sensitive. We have to come out of. Then the next one is what? How many vasanas? बाप रे कितने जन्मों से हमने इकट्ठा करके रखे. Even in this life also, are we purgating them? Purgating means getting them out of us, or we are adding the new ones. isn't it? We cannot be sleepy anymore, once we are spiritual. We have to awaken. In that awakening, we have to observe कि नए वासनाएं बन रहे हैं कि जो है जा रहे. Everywhere when Aham Karomi is there, I am Bunjami is there. Today we will see that mantra only. है ना? Jiva is bound by Bhoktru Bhavat Anishaha. Next mantra that thought will come. Wherever I am Karta Bhokta of anything of the world, it is creating a Vasana. Of Adhyatmika sadhana, that sadhana is not karma, it is sadhana. And the phala is not the bhoga, it is evolution. Anything other than Adhyatmika is a karma and there is a bhoga. Both of them create vasanas. So we are just today doing the inquiry of it. शर्म की बात है यार अभी भी वासनाएं बढ़ रहे हैं कम नहीं हो रहे राग द्वेष बढ़ रहे हैं कम नहीं हो रहे इच्छा द्वेष बढ़ रहे हैं कम नहीं हो रहे even now still I want the people to recognize me people to love me where are people from the truth standpoint isn't it like that we have to question so to the upadita adatmya बहुत important वाला even after so much of study, still I have not even started to detach from the upadhis. Not even started. Start करो तो फिर पता नहीं कब होगा हो. Every day sometime you have to detach from the upadhis by you doing that conscious japa नाहम देहोस्मि नाहम जीवोस्मि इत्यादि. But शुरू नहीं हुआ गाड़ी. Then the other things like an idea is given today. So I have not even selected my Ishtadeva. I don't know even one bhajan to sing, one stotra to sing for him. दिन तो बीत ही रहे हैं and we every day say same thing. I can't remember, I can't sing, I can't. अरे can't कर रहे हो, try तो करो. I can't do the puja. Everything we can't only related to the Lord. Isn't it? By this time, we should have become a famous bhajan writer on our Ishtadeva, if he is Bhagavan Krishna. कृष्ण के ऊपर अब तक आपके 5 एल्बम निकलना चाहिए गाने का. Why? What is less in you? भक्ति नहीं है मत ऊपर ऊपर के भक्त हैं इसका अर्थ. We have to write bhajan. We don't even remember already bhajans written by others. ये सब we should know ये कमियां है इसको पूर्त करनी है. We have not even put a good picture of the Lord in our room. We have not put a garland to him. We don't even do Arati Namaskar to him. अब देखो, without doing all of them, how do we get the blessing and grow? गुरु का निर्धारण नहीं हुआ हमारे जीवन में. गुरु उपासना करके कितने दिन हुआ? Guru Upasana in our language is Guru should come to our house. It is Upasana means we have to go near Guru. He will not come. We have to go. We go there and do his Upasana. बट टाइम नहीं है उसके लिए इंटरेस्ट नहीं इच्छा नहीं है जरूरत महसूस नहीं होता एंड होमवर्क ऑफ आवर शास्त्रास व्हिच आई स्टडीड हियर हाउ मच वी रीस्टडी देम तो एवरीवेयर like the Sri Lanka, new president has where to improve the country. Everywhere he'll have to work for it. है ना? अब बताओ किधर दर्द है डॉक्टर साहब क्या बताऊं मैं आपको ऐसा पूछो आसान सवाल किधर दर्द नहीं है that is easy for me to answer. Everywhere there is dard. So we as a spiritual seekers, everywhere their things are pending only, half done or never begun only. अब विदाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन्वॉल्व टाइम तो बीतता ही जाता है प्रारब्ध तो अटैक करता ही है शरीर आदि के ऊपर नो वी हैव टू नेगोशिएट थ्रू देम ओनली डू दिस वन लाइक yesterday we gave example one of the class we have to drive our two wheeler or car for our sake things won't be convenient Heavy rains will be there, cross winds will be there, wind from opposite direction will come, wind from पीछे भी धक्का देगा, opposite traffic will be there, पीछे वाला horn करेगा. It can be anything on the road, the ups and downs of the roads, left and right turns of the roads, landslides. You cannot say that ऐसा कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए मेरा travel के लिए. No, it will happen. We have to learn the art of driving. In the same way, the driving of spiritual life has all these things to talk about. So many. Our universal outlooks, our extending prayers for the well-being of all. ये सारे लगातार हमारे जन्म होते रहने से स्पिरिचुअलिटी होता है. जप निष्ठा वी हैव टू बी, तपो निष्ठा वी हैव टू बी, उपासना निष्ठा वी हैव टू बी, शास्त्र श्रवण अध्ययन निष्ठा वी हैव टू हैव. तो ये सारे बहुत चीजें हमको पक्का करना है. So today's in general, some questions, where do we stand in all these things? Not at all substantial doing. So either you can justify it or शर्म करो. Justify करेंगे तो it will be continued. शर्म करने से there can be a chance to bring some improvement. है ना, कोई भोगा शक्ति हमने नहीं छोड़ा. We want good food. We want lot of very nice sleep. We want all things very convenient to us, cozy, and people should come home and talk to me and wish me. अब इसमें संसारी है, साधक किधर है, तपस्वी किधर है इसमें? Isn't it? We are very afraid of sadhana. Because उसमें उपाधियों का त्याग में छोड़ना है. We want convenient sadhana. कि कोई कुछ पूछे ना हमको, ना हम किसी को जवाब दे, बस जो मजा करते हुए one more ingredient added called as superficial spirituality. हम देखो, we have to feel all this, and then every place silently, secretly, we have to rectify ourselves. एक जगह बैठकर एक एक चीज को पकड़कर उसको ठीक करना. You know, in some houses we can see the husband once in a month he sits one day छुट्टी लेकर घर के सारे चीज साफ करता है. He cleans the windows, he cleans the curtains. You know, he helps wife in cleaning some of the heavy burden. Middle class family में he does the work of other thing, clothing also. पौधों को भी संभालना. One day he takes. I have seen many people doing it. Cute job. Cleans his own vehicle also. Also खुद ही करता है. बढ़िया सा. He feels very fulfilled also. Done. Other days he is busy because of office. 2 days छुट्टी लेकर भी करने वाला है कुछ. We also have to sit and take one by one of these things and rectify them. And these things repeatedly have to be done, like cleaning house. Every time you have to do, washing clothes. Every time you use, you have to wash them. है ना, इसी ना साधना में बार बार या पड़ताल जांच करके इम्प्रूव करते जाना पड़े. So some 7-8 things we saw today. Any other things which you want to add and see that these are done well. है ना, let us not like, let us our life be not like the war continuously happening in those two places, that nobody wants to think themselves and find what is their mistake and rectify it. Each one thinks the other is at fault, and you throw bomb on that fellow, he will throw on you, and both will die. It is not for dying, you know. We live, we are born not for death. But you see that bombing, innocent people dying, children dying. सोचो ना तुम्हारे क्या गलती है. ये दोनों कट्टर वाले हैं. So they don't want to realize their mistakes and accept it. Come to compromise. You are a loser when you compromise, no doubt. But in that losing only there is a great gain, that you have avoided these terrible wars which are causing such a destruction of human beings. How many animals are dying? The Prakriti is destroyed. The beautiful houses that are made that are destroyed. All comforts that are made with so much of difficulties, they're all destroyed, भैया. क्या मिलने वाला है तुमको? Creating such a havoc of bombing and destroying the whole city of hundreds, thousands of houses. And when I was seeing yesterday, people were fleeting in their vehicles, thousands of vehicles. अब कहाँ जाए, उसको कान कहाँ देगा, भोजन कौन देगा उनको? Where will they stay? Where will livelihood? फूड तो हर दिन चाहिए. It's not that एक दिन मिल गया बस एक महीने के लिए छुट्टी है. You can't see that thing, non-thinking. Our life should not be like that without thinking. Spiritual life also. We're talking about pause and just go through all that and accept. Accept that we are at very zero level. And then don't justify. Sharam karo. Start visualizing where I want to reach after 10 years. Spiritually. Work towards it aggressively. Now, myself is my enemy now. I have to fight with myself. The inner negative enemy in me, उसको मुझे हराना है. ये वाला जिसके मन में आता है ना, my laziness is my enemy, my extrovertedness is my enemy, my vasanas are my enemy, my upadhis like indriya, sharira, mana, they have to be this way tamed or this way trained, which is a very tough job even to think even after listening to shastras for a long time. Because we are only listening, no, we are not doing mananam. So all knowledge is coming and going, that's it. Not coming only, just window shopping हो रहा है, चल रहा है. इसलिए टफ होता है. But the one who is from the day one very serious, sincere, he will be thorough in all these understandings. Then one by one thing, he just works on them. उसको कहते हैं आध्यात्मिकता. उस लेवल तक पहुंचने तक एक ही आधार है, keep on listening, listening, listening. And don't expect every day that the sweet things only will be told. Required and good things will be told. Whether sweet or not, we have to take it as sweet only. Because that's helping our sadhana. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Saviriyam Garavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sarashibhyo महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यो. ये मे गुरु पूर्वमदवाक्य प्रमाणत व्याख्याता सर्ववेदांताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषये भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधाजलधे महितोपनिषत् कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कले विमलं शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदैः साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्र समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुदेवताभ्यो नमः. श्री श्वेताश्वतोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हिन्दू संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरणस्य व्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययनसाधना प्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्करभाष्यसमेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Adau Parayinam. Yesterday we have concluded the chanting of Pratamo Adhyaya. Let us do second one. Om Parayinamath Dvitiyodhyayah. Om Yunjanah Pratamam Manah Tattvaya Savita Dhiyah Agnir Jyotirnichaya Prithivya Adhya Bharato Yuktena Manasavayam Devasya Savitu Save Suvargeyaya Shaktya युक्त्वाय मनसा देवान् सुवर्यतो धिया दिवं बृहज्योतिः करिष्यतः सविता प्रसुवाधितान् युञ्जते मन उत युञ्जते धियः विप्रा विप्रस्य बृहतो विपश्चितः विहोत्रा दधे वयुना एकः इन्मही देवस्य सवितुपरिष्टुतिः युजेवां ब्रह्मपूर्व्यं नमोभिर्विश्लोक एतु पथ्येव सूरेः शृण्वन्तु विश्वे अमृतस्य पुत्राः आये धामानि दिव्यानि तस्तुः ओम शांति 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 ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारम अव्ययम निगमाद्यगतन्नित्य नीलकंठ नमाम्यहम् ओम अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः chant the seventh mantra ओम उद्गीतमेतत् परमं तु ब्रह्म तस्मिन् स्त्रयं सुप्रतिष्ठाक्षरं च अत्रान्तरं ब्रह्मविदो विदित्वा लीनाः ब्रह्मणि तत्पराः योनिमुक्ताः अगेन उद्गीतमेतत् परमं तु ब्रह्म तस्मिन् स्त्रयं सुप्रतिष्ठाक्षरं च अत्रान्तरं ब्रह्मविदो विदित्वा लीना ब्रह्मणि तत्परा योनिमुक्ताः. So the point one is Paramam tu Brahma. The Supreme Brahman beyond Karya Karanatva Nirguna Brahma is very much there. Second, Udgitam. About him and his realization is moksha. That is Udgitam, Udrutya Gitam. These are very two important things thoroughly studied. Third one also yesterday we studied Tasmin Trayam. Focus on it. Ki भोक्ता भोग्य एंड ईश्वर जीव जगत ईश्वर स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण विश्व तेजस प्राज्ञ जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति all these trayam are pratisthita in that Brahman only. Supratisth. Therefore, tasmin trayam, the three are rooted in him. He is the Supratishta, Shobhana Pratishta of all of them. What is Shobhana Pratishta? It is he, because of his grace, that he is allowing those three to be Pratishtita in it. That is his Su Shabda, Shobhanatva. But remember, these three are rooted in that Brahman. He is the cause of them. Focus on it. It has to be consciously caught, this point. Trayam Tasmin. Then that is Supratishta of these three. Catch these 2 points. Yesterday we saw Krishna Vasudeva. Virat Sutrabhyam Krutam Nama Rupa Karma. One set of 3. Vishwatesa Prajna. Another set of 3. Jagra Swapna Sushupti. Another set of 3. All of them Swarupa Rupam Pratishtitam. Tasmin, in that Nirguna Brahma, only these are all rooted. Rajvam iva sarpaha. Again, that example we explained yesterday. The imaginary sarpa is supratishthita, rooted in the rope, because without the rope substratum, the superimposed snake cannot be. In that way. And what is the sushtutva of that rope? That it is not itself becoming snake, yet it is supporting the snake for the onlooker, the person who is in delusion. It is not changing. That is called the Su word. Su means Sushtu means Shobhana means goodness. The glory, the goodness of the snake. Rope is, it is not spoiled by the snake. So to hear that glory of Brahman is, Su is, he is support of the Triputi of Jiva Jagadeshwara. But the Jiva Jagadeshwara, none of the Lakshanas or the actions are there. Birth and death are touching that Paramatma. He is always immaculate, untouched. That's called Su. What is said in Taittiriya Upanishad? Said in different way here. What was said there? Bhur va etaha tisro vyahrutaya. Everybody was living with these 3 vyahruti only. Suddenly one day, the Rishi Mahachamasya thought, these 3 are coming and going, coming and where from they are coming, where they are going into. And when they are stationary in the between that coming going, where they are supported in, who is support to them? When he thought about it, then Maha Chamasya Pravedayate, fourth one. भूर्भुवस्वरतिवा एता तिस्रो व्याहृतया तासाम उहस्मैताम चतुर्थीम महाचमस्य प्रवेदयते. The fourth one, the Mahachamasya Rishi has discovered. Maha is he named it as his own name, Maha. It is Brahma, that is Atma. It is Brahma of the Upanishads and should be realized as Atman. And all other things which we were giving importance earlier, they are all only Anga of that Angi. Tad Brahma Sahatma Angani Anya Devata. Everything else are Anga, the supported by him. Same in Mandukya is said as Vishwatesa Prajna and Turiya. Turiya Atma, on whom the Vishwatesa Prajna are superimposed. So here also Tasmin Trayam. So all the time we have to understand in Vedanta is our goal is to realize the one substratum on whom the three are superimposed. In this three, there is Vyavahara, there is Samsara. In that which is beyond these three, support of these three, substratum of these three, one without second, in him there is no Samsara. That is our goal. So Tasmin Trayam. So the Purvapakshi's Prashna was, Nirguna Brahma hai nahi because he has become Karana Karya Brahma. Now the Siddhanta answer is, Paramam tu Brahma is there, Udgitam is spoken so exhaustively, and your so-called Tripati is Tasmin only, and that Parabrahma is Supratishta of these three. He is very much there, glorious. Up to this we have come yesterday. Another topic also we took up, ki because he is becoming cause of this modifiable Jagat, that he is also getting modified. That question is answered by saying, no, no, no. He is Aksharam. This is the biggest riddle of Vedanta. Not tough to understand because we gave so many examples yesterday. Just understand that you make it pot and gamla doesn't mean the mud has lost its mudness. When you make the ornaments, gold has not lost its goldness. You can catch the examples. Same way, Brahman is eternally Akshara. He has never changed. Now here, 1 or 2 minutes we have to spend here in studying the Bhashya, where one crucial thing is discussed, which we saw in other Upanishads. Very important. From there, we take up our study today. Very important. What is that? Avinashi eva Brahma. I am studying from there. So, yadyapi vikaraha prapanchashreyah tatapi aksharam Brahma naksharati iti uktam. So, although he is a karana of the vikara yukta Brahma, but he is akshara. So, the conclusion is avinashi eva Brahma. Up to this, it is catchable. But next line is very crucial. Very important. Only one line. What is it? Ki maya atmakatvad vikarasya. Focus on this point. The vikara that is superimposed on Paramatma of Triputi, of Bhokta, Bhogya and Prerita. These are all Maya Atmaka. Means what? उन सबका आत्मा माया है. मतलब माया के कारण these three are projected. Never they are in reality there to disturb the aksharatva of the Brahma and make the Brahman akshara. No. Like the snake is Maya Atmaka. It is not a real thing. Then how can it influence the rope in any way? Brahman is reality. The Triputi is Mayatvaka. How can the Mayatvaka Triputi influence the Brahman? Cannot. Therefore, Brahman was, is, and will be Akshara. He is pristine in his own Satgana Chitgana Ananda Ananta Rupa. He will not fall from that state. Nachutim prapnote. Aksharaha Achyutaha. This extra thing that's added na Maya Atmakatvat Prapanchasya we have to study it from Mandukya Upanishad. In that Vaidatya Prakarana, how the entire Prapancha is Mithya Maya Kalpita Asatya, even though it is experienced. Those logics, so many were told to us by Gaudapada Rishi, based on the Mandukya. Excellent. Every Upanishad is again and again to be studied. Like when we started yesterday, Mandukya. Other day we finished Mundaka. वो पारायण के टाइम मेरे को लग रहा था यार इसके ऊपर और एक लैंग्वेज सीख कर संप्रवचन करो, या हिंदी में मैंने नहीं बोला तो हिंदी में उपनिषद स्टार्ट करो, because it is so tasty, so beautiful, so knowledge is reminded. Otherwise we forget that knowledge. The knowledge goes back into the pustaka and the world comes back into the mastaka. And our life is samsara, dukkhatmaka. Very quickly. ज्ञान गए किताब में, दुनिया आ गया दिमाग में, अब सड़ गया जिंदगी. अब we have to study them. Our nazar should never be hatofied from the book till the jnanam becomes ours. है ना? Our nazar should not hatovai from the jnanam till it becomes sadhana. Our nazar should not go away from the sadhana till the anubhuti comes. So, therefore, vikara ashrayatve api avinashi eva kutastham brahma avatishtate iti abhipraya. Even though he is supporting the vikara of Ishvara Jiva Jagata, yet that Paramatma is Avinashi and is Kutastha, which these two words are the meaning of Akshara used in the Upanishad mantra. So, Kutastham Brahma Avatishthate iti Avipraya. Avinashi Kutastham. Avinashi, he will not perish. He never perished when these three were projected. Nor even he changed even a bit when they were coming and going with their various names and forms. That unchanging status is called as Kutastavat, and unperishability is called as Avinashi. Both put together is called Akshara. Because Akshara means the change, Kshara means destruction. Neither changed nor destroyed. When they come and go, he is not destroyed. Because of their coming and going with their gunas, he is not changed. तो कूटस्थ का अर्थ है अविनाशी, सॉरी, अक्षर का अर्थ है अविनाशी और कूटस्थ. अविनाशी मीन्स imperishable, कूटस्थ is unchangeable. कूटवत तिष्ठति, like an anvil, he is not changed. The various things which are mounted on it, they may get changed. Kuta will not change. That which will not change will call as kuta. Kutavat tishtati iti kutastha. हो गया. Therefore tasmat, therefore sarvatmakatve api brahmanah, even though Brahman is sarvatmaka, prapanchasya mithyatmakatvena, one is Brahman is sarvatma from the standpoint of the beings, because they can't be without the Brahma, the Satchidatma. Satchit, है ना? बिना सच्चित का कोई रह नहीं सकता. Therefore is Atma of everyone from the things standpoint. What about the things by themselves? Things by themselves is prapanchasya mithyatmakatvena. These are the two lines crucial. They are, try to catch them. One is Brahman is pure nirguna from his side. No doubt about it. Second is from the scene. Jai Jagat Ishvara Rupi Triputi, he is the Atman of all this. Second point. Because without him, they cannot be. Third, they themselves are Mayatmaka. Because they are Mayatmaka, they are not real. When they are not real, how can they touch the Brahman? Real hai to touch karega. Real hai nahi. That is what he says, third one. Sarvatmakatve api Brahmanaha. Brahman is pure, nirguna, first step. Second is sarvatmaka. Third is prapanchasya mithyatmakatvena. Prapancha meaning mithya. Fourth point is Brahmana prapancha asamsargat. Therefore, the Brahma can never be samsargita, touched by, contaminated by the prapancha at all. Because वो मिथ्यात्मक है, रियल है तो टच करेगा ना. Then, therefore, what is the position of Brahman now? कि ब्रह्मणः प्रपंच असंसर्गात पूर्ण आनंद ब्रह्म आत्मानं पश्यतः. देखो पूर्ण आनंद ब्रह्म शुरू से वही बोला है ना कि नहीं. What is started Shankara Bhagavan in Bhashya with the same thing is coming here to this point. Because there is no more samsarga of the Jagat with Brahman. Brahman with his Purna Ananda Brahma Atma is there with his Purna Ananda Swarup. That Brahman, the one who realizes as the self, Atmanam Pashyatah. That Brahman which is untouched by the Jiva Jagateshwara is me. The one who realizes it, Pashyatah Mokshakya Paramapurushartha Bhavati. The moksha named fourth ultimate Purushartha happens to that sadhaka now is a mukta. Iti artha. That is the meaning of the Akshara Shabda. See, Udgitametat Paramam tu Brahma Tasmin Strayam Supradishta Aksharam Laksharati. Feel the meaning of it. Even though he is an Atma of the Triputi is because of Maya. The Maya Kruta thing cannot do the samsarga or contamination or touching of the Brahman. Therefore, Brahman, as he is ever Purna Ananda Rupena, is there. And the one who realizes that Purnananda Brahma as his own Atma, he has got the Param Purushartha called as Moksha. बढ़िया है कि नहीं. देखो इतना क्लियरली भगवान शंकर जी का भाष्य से पढ़ो तो बात धीरे धीरे समझ में आता है. It takes time. Repeatedly we have to study. Okay. Now the last two lines have to be explained. Atrantaram brahmavido viditva lina brahmani tatparaha yoni muktaha. Atrantaram brahmavido viditva brahmavidaha atrantaram viditva. How to enter and become one with that Brahman, those who have known it, that Brahmavetas, Linaha. They become merged Parabrahmani in that Parabrahma. After that, Yoni Muktaha, they have no Punarjanmadi Bandhana. But for doing all of that, Tatparaha, he should have the Tatparata. The two meanings of Tatparata is that alone is my goal. One. Second is I have to pursue it and attain it the minimum time. While doing so, I am not interested in anything else. That's called a Tatparata. So that is my laksha is Tatpara. To obtain it, I will do everything and no other thing I do is second Tatparata. Third is I want it immediately, first and foremost. है ना. लाइक 4 स्वीट्स आर देयर टू सर्व. कौन सा चाहिए आपको, पहले ये सर्व करो. पहले ये सर्व इसको तत्पर, बाकी बाद में देखेंगे. इसमें पहले ब्रह्म, उसके बाद और कुछ है ही नहीं. That's called a tatparata. We will see. Bhashyakara will say. Now, Bhashyam. In this next para, the discussion is what? The Purna Ananda Brahma, when we realize as Atma, then we are Mukta Purusha. That topic is there in the third and fourth line. How Bhashyakara explains, let us see it. It's a beautiful topic with quotations of Puranas. Ki katham tasya means of that sadhaka, katham how Atmanam Pashyatah, when he realizes that Atman, moksha siddhi, that he gets the moksha. Means how he gets that Atmanubhuti, which is called as moksha. Iti ata aha, that is being spoken here. So iti api ha, ityata aha, answer. The third line, atra atmani, अत्रांतरम ब्रह्म विदो विदित्वा, है ना, वो वाला पॉइंट चल रहा है अभी, शुरू हो रहा है. अत्र मीन्स अस्मिन. श्री अत्र अंतरम ना, ब्रह्म विदो विदित्वा. अंतरम मीन्स प्रवेश. प्रवेश श्रुति. Where do you do pravesha? To that where it is there. And if it is there, you have to do pravesha from outside. Like you have to meet your friend. He has got a good house which has got 3 or 4 layers, and in the 5th layer his house is there. His place of stay. Seshna Vyasa, Yajnavara Bhagavan in the Vaishnava Kanda. How beautiful that Vaishnava Khanda started. Excellent. भगवान तिरुपति बालाजी का कहानी आज से 5 दिन we are going to study. So that Narada Bhagavan, how one by one, first he went to Sumeru Parvat, then the huge tree, below the tree and all of that, this Bhavanti, एक कमरा पार करते करते, finally he is there. The Yagnavaraha Swami. Bhudevi came, she was doing service to him. Yagnavaraha Rupa Varnana is so beautiful. And why you came, he asked the Bhudevi and all. She just wanted to know, you put so many great mountains, parvatas on me, tell me which are the great ones. So, Varaha Bhagavan khud hi keh rahe, these are the great parvatas. Now, Venkatachala Mahatmyam, today, tomorrow, day after, we are going to study, even 7-8 days. So, the Pravesha. Therefore, there are two types of Pravesha. The Vyashti Pravesha, the Samashti Pravesha. Now here, the Bhashyakara taking obviously the help of Taittiriya Upanishad, मांडुक्य उपनिषद, है ना. उसमें कैसे बताया, अत्र अंतरम विदित्वा, अंतर मीन्स अंतर. So there are two things. One, Parabrahma created the world and entered into it. Tat srishtva tadeva anupravishat. That's called as pravesha shruti. And same thing for us, the sadhana is what? We also do the pravesha from the grosser koshas into the subtler and subtler, and we reach the ultimate. Beyond the Panchama Kosha, even Anandamaya. याद है ना, पंचकोश विवेक से उनके भीतर रहने वाला परमात्मा तक. हाउ द तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद गाइडेड us. Here, atra antaram means inside. This is the Moola Matra of the Upanishad, Karika. To explain it, Bhagavan Shankara in his Bhashya telling this sadhana. This explanation and explanation itself is sadhana. So, atra asmin, asmin means in this Panchakosha setup in which we are living now. What to do? He says, Annamayadi Anandamaya ante dehe. Either from the Annamaya to Anandamaya Deha inside it. Antara means inside it. Individually, subjective. Or second option is Viradadi Avyakruta Anteva. The Samashti mein dekho, so the Virad, then the Hiranyagarbha, then the Avyakruta. Avyakruta Anteva. So, Prapanche. So, in that only you have to find Paramatma. Either in within the Panchakosha or in within from Virad to the Avyakruta. How do you do? Sadhana is this. What is this? Purva Upadi Pravilayena. By doing the Pravilayam of the earlier Upadi, the grosser one, into the subtler one. Purva Upadi Pravilayena Uttarottarapi. Then the Annamaya merged in the Pranamaya. Pranamaya is Uttara now. That also will be merged in the Manomaya at next level. In this way, Purva Upadi Pravilayena Uttarottaram Vilayam karte hue. Then you reach to the beyond thing. In that beyond thing, the proof we have reached it is what? In that the lakshanas of any of these Annamayadi kosha are not there. Like the Annamaya kosha, lakshana of the Janma Jara Roga Mrityu, उसमें नहीं होगा. Then the Pranamaya kosha lakshana of the Ashana Pipasa will not be there. That is what he says. Ki Purva Upadi Pravilayena Uttarottaram Vilayanam karte hue. Where do we reach to? Api Ashanayadi Asamsprushtam. That Brahman which is untouched, never touched by the lakshanas of the Panchakoshas. Annamaya kosha Janma Jara Roga Mrityu. Pranamaya kosha Ashana Pipasa. Manomaya kosha Shoka Moha. Vijnanamaya kosha Janami na Janami. And Anandamaya kosha Karta Bhokta. ये 5 नहीं है वहां उस स्थिति में. So that's what it says. Purvapurupadi pravilayena uttarottaramaphi ashanayadi asamsprushtam. So the 5 koshas, lakshanas are not touching that self. Second one, vacham agocharam, which cannot be put in words. Third one, brahma vidaha viditva. Having known this, that Brahma Vidita, so Linaha Brahmani, they become merged in that Brahman, which we have discovered here in the meditation. Brahmani, then Vishwadi Upasamhara Mukhena, Vishwa, Tayasa, Pragna, all of that merge, and he will identify the Brahman inside. Vishwadi Upasamhara Mukhena, Layam Gataha, they become Laya. This is the sadhana. When the laya happens, what is the anubhuti? Aham Brahma asmi iti Brahma rupena eva sthitaha iti arthaha. So they will be no more sthita as हम अन्नमय और प्राणमय मनोमय सब वो लय कर दिए हैं ब्रह्म रूपेण एव स्थिताः इत्यर्थः. This is the meaning of लीनाः. अत्र अंतरम ब्रह्मविदो विदित्वा लीना ब्रह्मणि. Antara means the Panchakosha Antaram or Virat and Hiranyagarbha Antaram. Avyakrita Kevi Antar. So Atrantaram Brahma Vidaha Viditva Lina Brahmani. Now what is Tatparaha? Sat Samadhi Paraha. Tatpara means only that sadhana they are doing all the time. Thereafter, Kim Kurvanti? Once they reach to the Aham Brahmasmi, उसका क्या होगा? योनि मुक्ताः भवन्ति. They become free from the yoni. What is the meaning of freedom from yoni? Garbha, Janma, Jara, Marana, Samsara, Bhayat, Muktaha Bhavanti Ityartha. No more Garbha, Janma, Jara, Marana, the Bhaya, because in the self these things are not valid. Only उपाधियों का ही जन्म इत्यादि होता था. निर्वादि ब्रह्म के सब नहीं होते हैं. Therefore that Bhaya, that Dukkha of Samsara will not touch it. That is called as Yoni Mukta. Yoni Mukti ka artha hai, he will not be born, etc. But why that is said? To say that there is no fear. But why that is said? To say that there is no dukkha. Why do you say that? Because there is no samsara. Samsara is because of dukkha. Dukkha is because of the bhaya. Bhaya is because of the modification that all happen in the upadhis. In the pure Brahman, there are no modifications. Therefore, there is no bhaya. Therefore, there is no dukkha. Therefore, there is no samsara. That's called moksha. So same thing, two more times we'll say tomorrow. Then Bhagavan Shankara gives here quotations. Tathata yogi yajnavalkyaha brahma atmana eva avastitam samadhim darshayati. Beautiful shloka, very powerful, मजेदार वाला. अभी शुरू करें तो ज़्यादा टाइम लेगा. तो कल हम इस पोर्शन देखकर then for the 8th mantra, what is the sambandha bhashya we see. Then 8th mantra we chant, we see the meaning of it. Then we start studying it with the Bhashyam. So we are doing our best in the class, taking every word and explaining both of the mantra and Bhashya. Each of us, again me also, having gone to room, reflection I have to do to grasp the essential meanings. Then we will be slowly understanding what sadhana to do and what siddhi to achieve. मजा आएगा वो. So let us see tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramashubhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Nama Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Join Gita class in 5 minutes.